Hello, my name is Joshua Patton, and for my final project, I will be presenting the story of the Black Panthers Party. The fight for civil rights was a pivotal moment for the United States, and many people became well known during this time. These people included Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, and Rosa Parks, and they have made several changes to help change the United States to allow civil rights for African Americans. Besides these three people, there was a group called the Black Panthers Party, who is a group comprised of African Americans to fight for civil rights for African Americans. Organized in the United States, the Black Panthers Party was organized to help address the rising challenges of police brutality against African Americans during the late 1960s. The group was formed by two college students who attended Merritt College, located in Oakland, California. The students were named Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale, who first met one another in 1962. Before creating the Black Panthers Party, Newton and Seale were active participants in several African American associations. The first one they joined was the Afro-American Association, led by Donald Worden. Since they participated in this program, they quickly became dissatisfied with the association's actions because they were not taking significant and effective action against police brutality. The second group they joined was the Revolutionary Action Movement, and they also felt the same way. This group was the Revolutionary Action Movement were more militarized, they were more militant than compared to the previous group that they were at, but they were quickly dissatisfied with the amount of action that they were doing, and they soon left to create their own party. After leaving the group, Newton and Seale experienced something that would cause them to build the Black Panthers, and this incident would be like the backbone of the party itself. This incident was about Matthew Johnson, who was an African-American man who was killed by police in San Francisco. He was unarmed, and when that was revealed, outrage erupted in the nearby areas of Oakland and San Francisco, in which Newton and Seale quickly joined the protest in the cities. Newton and Seale would then start to build the Black Panthers Party, and one way that they decided to raise money for this program was to sell a book created by Chinese leader Mao Zedong called The Little Red Book. And by doing this fundraiser and getting the money, they would mostly use the money to purchase firearms to use as self-defense in case police brutality would arise. Seale and Newton were able to procure multiple firearms, not for themselves, but for other people that would start to join their own party. And while they would have these firearms, they would patrol San Francisco and Oakland and several other cities, and these patrols would follow police and would monitor their activity and would be resistance against potential brutality that would take place against African Americans. The identity of the Black Panthers was that they were a group focused on protection and showed militancy the most of any other African American party at the time. By doing this, the Black Panthers would be open carrying firearms, and this is a picture of Newton and Seale. And as you can see, one of them is holding a firearm, and they would have open carry firearms in multiple cities throughout the state at the time. As they continued to do this, the Black Panthers Party became a very big party in California. And throughout 1966, they started to do protests all across the state. And the first large gathering of the party occurred in Richmond, California, after an African-American man, Denzel Dowell, was killed by police on April 1st, 1967. And there's a famous picture when they are on the steps of the Capitol building, again holding firearms, not to show aggression, but to show that they are capable of self-defense. For the rest of the 1960s, several incidents involving police would take place, and many members would be involved in physical altercations and also firefights between the Black Panthers and police in which one of the founding members was injured. By the late 1970s, the party's operations began to decline, with the causes of infighting between the party's leaders and the scrutiny that was starting to grow over the party's legitimacy of handling the continuous fight against police brutality. The Black Panthers would then slowly dissipate until the rise of the new Black Panthers Party in 1989. And here's a picture of the logo, the new Black Panthers Party. Since then, several other parties had risen claiming to have the same ideology as the original Black Panthers Party of the 1960s. And they would still show the message that they would fight against police brutality. In conclusion, the Black Panthers Party was born because of two college students and their frustration against police brutality against African Americans, and had changed the civil rights movement. Their tactics was nothing short of protesting, but was an act of liberation and to fight for freedom. Thank you.